Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Daily. You can connect with us at cryptocurrencydaily.news, where you can find links to our social channels as well as our Discord channel.
Today's featured episode is on the XYO Network. As more and more businesses become reliant on location data, smart cities, data analytics firms, and all kinds of companies of the future will increase their dependence on that data exponentially. One of the biggest problems with this inevitability is finding a more efficient and foolproof way to deliver trustworthy location data. The XYO Network has focused efforts on making trustless location data possible through an ecosystem of crypto location technologies and protocols. And although Ethereum brought about smart contracts, which are essentially transition protocols that roll payment and contract execution into one, the concern was that smart contracts still needed a centralized third party for verification, which makes those contracts vulnerable to hackers. Founded in 2012, XYO Network built the world's first decentralized location verification system with more than 1 million Bluetooth and GPS devices already around the world. After years of investment and breakthroughs in crypto location technology, XYO is poised to help bring the promise and the benefits of blockchain technology to the real world on a massive and global scale in location-reliant trade markets that generate trillions of dollars in activity. The XYO Network's ecosystem of crypto location technologies, combined with its revolutionary protocols, provides any location-reliant market with the ability to employ transactions dependent on time or location of delivery. Think drone package delivery systems, which they have a use case for on their website. They have done all of this by creating a location-based consumer product business with the purpose of putting Bluetooth and GPS tracking beacons out into the world. XYO has conducted extensive research surrounding location-focused blockchain technology and enabling that technology to expand to the offline world. The system's open-ended architecture for decentralized app development supports all blockchain platforms that possess smart contract execution. Any project needing to verify location data in any capacity can benefit from what the XYO network is building. The network is combined of 4 different components: sentinels, bridges, archivists, and diviners. These 4 components enable geofocus, consensus building, and trustless verification of location data. The sentinels are witnesses. The most important aspect of a sentinel is that it produces ledgers that diviners can be certain came from the same source by adding proof of origin to them. Bridges are transcribers. They securely relay the ledgers from sentinels to diviners. The most important aspect of a bridge is that a diviner can be sure that the ledgers that are received from a bridge has not been altered in any way. Archivists store data in a decentralized form. Archivists also index ledgers so that they can return a string of ledger data if needed. Archivists store raw data only and get paid only for retrieval of the data. Storage on the XYO network is always free. And finally, diviners. A diviner answers a given question by analyzing historical data that has been stored by the XYO network. Diviners use proof of work to add answers to the blockchain. The main purpose of this project is to create a successful location-based business to get Bluetooth and GPS tracking beacons out into the world. Current use cases for the XYO network span a range of industries, including e-commerce, medical care and hospitals, rental car agencies, commercial airline luggage logistics, insurance agencies, and conspiracy theorists, hold your ears, national security agencies. The company currently has more than 1 million global devices that provide location data to the network, and they have been very selective with their sponsorships and advisories, who cover a wide spectrum of professional fields from professional athletes to blockchain developers, which I'll get into a little bit later. The XYO network still has a long way to go before it's complete, but as of right now, the team is primarily focused on monetizing their native XYO token and will be subsequently developing the Oracle testnet and roll out the location-focused blockchain protocol to deploy devices. Next year, the API for smart contract developers will be finalized and the Oracle main network will go live as well. In terms of the token, XYO is a utility token that smart contract developers can use to access geolocation verification from the real world. In order for the smart contract to access the outside world, it must use the XYO network, which requires the use of the XYO token. Also with this token, an incentive is created for crypto location miners and token holders alike. The XYO token is designed to create proper liquidity, low transaction fees, and long-term value. The token, however, is not an equity or security, and there is no guarantee of the token's value to appreciate over time. The token's main use is to transact within the XYO network. Their token sale started on March 20th and will end on May 20th. Currently, 1 Ethereum will buy you 100,000 XYO tokens. As I mentioned, they have some sponsorships and advisors. On the 24th of March, they appointed racer Colette Davis as an ambassador and spokesperson. Davis currently drives the Wonder Woman Monster Jam truck, as well as competes in sports cars and top drift. Colette said, "As a race car driver, engineer, and entrepreneur, I understand the speed that this technology will be adopted, and I'm proud to represent the XYO network." On April 13th, they also added J.R. Hildebrand to join the network. Hailed as one of the most talented and technically savvy American drivers in open-wheel racing, J.R. Hildebrand has joined the XYO network as a brand ambassador. He skyrocketed up the open-wheel ladder after passing on an opportunity to attend MIT. In addition to his full-time racing career, Hildebrand is an adjunct lecturer at Stanford University working with the REVS program on autonomous vehicle development. He says that he's thrilled to be joining the XYO Network team and excited to help people discover the many applications of blockchain in the real world. As for XYO Network's team, they are headed by Ari Tro. He currently serves as Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer, and Chairman of the Board of Directors. They also have co-founder Scott Shepper, who's head of marketing, and co-founder Marcus Levin, who's head of operations. Advisors include Jack Cable, who's an advisor on blockchain hacking. Jack became world famous at age 17 for hacking into the Air Force by uncovering not one but over 30 different vulnerabilities in their systems. Thankfully for the company that Jack hacks, Jack is what's called a white hat hacker, which means he discloses the vulnerabilities to companies instead of using it for personal benefit. They've also added Paul Hynek, who's an advisor on smart cities. Paul's a professor of finance at Pepperdine University and the creator of Easy Numbers financial projection software, which has helped thousands of startups raise over $1 billion. He leads the technology committee for the $100 million effort to revitalize Pershing Square, the oldest public space in Los Angeles. The goal with Pershing Square is to harness open, agnostic, versatile systems to create a template for smart urban locations that can be shared with other cities around the world. Paul is also a grant reviewer for the National Science Foundation. They have also newly appointed key advisor Ismail Malik, who's an advisor for blockchain research and development. Ismail is ranked among the top 100 most influential blockchain people according to Rise Global. He is the founder and CEO of Blockchain Labs, which specializes in crypto development projects and placement of lead developers for existing projects. They also have a strong focus on research and development, primarily researching and securing embedded smart contracts and trusted execution environments on the Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Corda blockchains. He's the founder and editor-in-chief of ICO Crowd, the first publication for the ICO industry, as well as former editor-in-chief of Bitcoin Entrepreneurs. Marcus Levin, again co-founder of XYO, said of Ismail, he is a pioneer and innovator of smart cities through his work in the development of smart ledgers and smart contracts. His visionary insight and expertise will be instrumental as we build the foundation of smart cities throughout the world. Some news out of the XYO network: they've recently acquired XYO. XYO provides a protocol that allows anyone to easily distribute and verify proofs of location in a decentralized network. XYO adds an additional feature set to XYO by trustlessly notifying a device that an object was there with absolute certainty and without having to communicate private data with a network. Companies often require verifiable proof of location, but traditional metrics like GPS are easy to fake. XYO is centered around nodes, which are devices set at a fixed physical location. Users can connect to the nodes via Bluetooth and receive a proof of location signature. The signature is unique because it relies on the user's unique device ID as well as a timestamp, cryptographically proving that the device was indeed near the node at the specified time. As you can see, that has large ramifications for the XYO network and is a very strategic move by the network to purchase XYO. Some other news: Marcus Levin, co-founder, will be speaking at the Humans to Mars Summit on May 8th through 10th in Washington, D.C. And if you'd like to find out more about the XYO network and how they're disrupting and bringing blockchain to the real world, you can find them online at xyo.network or follow them on Telegram at t.me/XYO network.